Live from the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
Crews still combing through the rubble of the collapsed condo near Miami Beach. At least 4 people are dead. 159 people are unaccounted for. More than 40 hours after the complex came crashing down in the night.
Every time we have that belief that there's hope, with personnel that are trapped, we do risk our lives.
We've now learned the mother of this young boy who was rescued from the rubble is among the 4 dead. Her name is Stacy Fang. Family members say there are no words to describe their tragic loss. They're asking for privacy on behalf of her son. The painstaking search for victims continued today, and in the past few hours, Mayor Lenny Curry announced Jacksonville is sending equipment to the site to help in the operation. Local personnel may follow in just days.
And the mayor of Miami-Dade is urging families gathered at a nearby reunification center to remain patient. They are anxiously awaiting word on their missing loved ones and wondering how this could happen. Investigators are still working to figure that out. And these are the photos of some of the people who are still unaccounted for. About 20 Jewish people are among the missing, including some with Israeli citizenship. And the town of Surfside has a large Jewish and Israeli population.
We have multiple crews covering the collapse. We begin with News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micolucci, who's been at the scene speaking with families watching the search. Vic, we can see some smoke behind you.
And that's causing problems with this search and rescue effort because we continue to have fires flaring up. We saw these yesterday, several throughout the day. Again, we've had a couple happening, including one right now that's putting a lot of smoke in the area. You're going to notice I'm wearing the mask. It's because of that. People are concerned about the chemicals, about toxic fumes that are being given off by this. Now think, this is where we are about a block away. Imagine being a first responder in there, trying to do their job, trying to find people as they deal with just fire. They've had rain, and they are also concerned about the structural integrity of what remains of this condo building. It's about a third of what used to be here before the collapse. It has been an incredibly difficult day. Each hour we see tears, we see people just heartbroken as they realize that the chances are getting slimmer that they're ever going to be reunited with their loved ones again. You are looking live right now where more smoke continues to billow out. There is also dust as those urban search and rescue crews are in and underneath this building trying to find any signs of life. They are listening for sounds. They are digging where they can, but they have to do that very carefully to protect anybody that may still be alive. They are over it in a ladder truck. They are tunneling underneath. The best of the best are on the job, and they're hoping to bring some good news, at least to some families.
It's been extremely agonizing. It's been very painful. It's very confusing.
With every passing hour, the chances for survival dwindle. But that's not stopping Ashley Dean from believing her sister, 40-year-old Cassie Stratton, is alive.
She's extremely strong. Her body's strong. Her mind's strong. And if anybody can make it through, my baby sister can make it through. And I'm holding out every bit of hope for my baby.
The images still hard to imagine. A 12-story unit coming crumbling down in the middle of the night. In the first hours, we saw dramatic rescues. Then, next to nothing.
But there's men and women inside the garage, subterranean, that are tunneling through to save lives. They're in chest-deep water, waist-deep water, but now we're adding more water to the scene. That's extra weight that compromises the building, and then you got the addition of trying to pump water out at the same time.
State Fire Marshal Jimmy Petronis is overseeing the search and rescue, bringing in expert teams with specialized technology and canines from across Florida. The risks are high. He's concerned the remaining building could fall, especially as storms come through and small fires break out in the rubble. Rescuers are going through the concrete, metal, and furniture piece by piece. They're using heat-seeking drones and sonar to hone in on sounds, possible signs of life.
This work is being done at extreme risk to these individuals. Debris is falling on them as they do their work. We have structural engineers on site to assure that they will not be injured, but they are proceeding because they are so motivated and they are taking extraordinary risk on the scene every day.
And as those crews work, families wait in agony at a reunification center that sadly hasn't seen many happy reunions. Some are giving swabs of their DNA so the medical examiner can identify their loved ones.
I'm not giving up hope on my baby sister, Cassie.
Yeah, family members still asking for prayers and support. There are vigils happening tonight through the weekend, holding on to that hope that there may be someone still alive behind us. We are live in Surfside. I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Vic, we remember last night search crews worked all through the night. What's the plan for tonight?
They're going to continue to do that. They're bringing in some fresh people. They're doing 12-hour shifts here. They're making sure that they get food, water, a little bit of sleep, some showers. But they have brought in lights. We just saw them bring in a tower, some more communications, because communication is key. And I want to point out, I was talking to a firefighter just a couple minutes ago. He said these fires keep flaring up because they can't get into this building. They are so worried that the remaining structure could fall that firefighters can't get in there like they normally would in a fire and put out the flames. So you have batteries, you have fuel, you have mattresses, furniture, all of that is catching fire. All of that is making a bad situation even worse.
Well, Vic, we know this search is taking some time. Search crews, they have to be so careful as they move each piece of debris. How are families responding to the time this is all taking?
Well, some people are not as patient as others. And, you know, you got to put yourself in their shoes. They haven't been able to reach their loved ones. They can't believe that they have passed away, so they're really hoping for the best. So they're concerned about it. But let me just show you the scene. You've got family members, you've got friends, you've got police, detectives, firefighters. And what you see here is the same for blocks in every direction. There is traffic. There are road blockages. So it's certainly a frustrating scene. It is hot. It is smoky. The rain comes through. It is not pleasant. So some people say, hey, let me get in there. I want to pull this rubble out myself. We need to get the whole neighborhood in here, uncovering it. But first responders say, no, we need to do this the right way. We train for this. Please just trust us.
Vic Micolucci reporting live from Surfside tonight. Vic, thanks.